Alright guys, welcome to Coffee Talk with Super Joe's Espresso. I'm here with Star. She just opened a new tattoo/art studio in downtown St. Helens, right across from our beautiful theater. Are you ready? We're gonna ask you some questions, let people know who you are and what you're all about.
Awesome.
Alright. So one of our first questions is always a serious one.
Alright.
What is your favorite movie? I know it's a hard one.
I know. And if any of my friends see this, I'm sure they've all already screamed Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
It's probably one of my favorite movies. But I don't know that it's my all-time top actual favorite movie because I have so many that kind of meet my list of favorites. So for artistic expression, hands down, Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it was really innovative, and I love the storyline.
And the music's amazing.
And the music, Danny Elfman's one of my favorite guys.
Yeah,
ever.
he's in everything. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas is a great one.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite season?
My favorite season would probably be summer to fall. I love gardening, and it's the time of year where I can get the most done.
Yeah. Summer's amazing. And then finally, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Teleportation, huh?
Yes.
How
There's
come?
so many places in the world that I want to visit and see. I don't know that I'll be able to attain those goals in my in my journey around. So if I could teleport whenever and wherever I wanted to enjoy the beautiful earth that we have, that would be like my number one.
That'd be cool.
My number one superpower.
You'd save a lot on airline expenses.
Absolutely.
You'd be like Nightcrawler. You know who Nightcrawler is from
Yes.
X-Men, the blue guy? You just teleport anywhere you want to go.
See, then I could take all the money I would spend on airplane tickets and I could spend it on food instead.
That's right. That's good. Okay, let's get into it. So your business here that you just opened about, what was it, about 3 months ago?
No, official open date, October 1st. So a month ago.
Oh, wow. You're really new.
Super new.
Awesome. That's cool. And every time I come in here, you always have somebody in here. So
Yes.
the word must be spreading. That's great. What is it called? Where'd you get the name? And
Yeah, Real Eye Zing Art. And it's kind of a fun, playful name because it could be taken so many ways. It came to me in a dream, and I envision it like kind of multifactorial. So realizing the business as itself, realizing my spiritual self through artistic expression, right? But also real eye, like your third eye.
I got you. Yeah.
And but also the word zing, I think is fun expression of like, it's eye catching as well. So there's just so many factors into the name. I thought it was cute.
It is. It's a really good name, and the zing goes along with our business because it's all comic book. So you get that zing, the pow,
Yes,
you know,
right?
so that caught my attention when I saw it the first time. So what's your motivation for this? I mean, obviously it's a tattoo shop and you do tarot reading as well, is that correct? And then you have some art, which some really, really cool art in here too.
Thank you. Some of the art's mine, some of the art is not mine. Everything behind me here is actually by a good friend of mine, Alfred Aker, and he is an author and painter. Excellent dude. Motivated me artistically quite a bit, actually. But my real mission, I think, here is just to be able to freely live and be happy creating.
Right?
You know? And I can create through paintings, I'll be working on some sculptures, I'll be creating through music. I have a piano. Excuse me, I have a gal who'll be coming in and offering like piano lessons too.
That's awesome.
I've been an RN for the past almost 10 years now, and part of my life as a human being is also through education. I love to educate, and so I'd like to offer some art classes. I do offer CPR and first aid classes through the American Heart Association.
Awesome.
And then offering space for other people who create to freely express themselves as well. So I have one whole room in my shop here that I tell people it's not actually my room. It's to host any other local artists in whatever medium they choose. I'd like to showcase them at no cost to them, so they can come in,
cool.
show the community, show the world what they do. There's a lot of people I know that create privately, but they don't have the funds to get a shop open. They don't have the ability to get it really out there. And if it's something that people can see by coming in my shop anyway, or it'll give people in the community kind of like a rotating art gallery, you know, something to see new all the time, so it doesn't get boring. And
definitely. That's very cool. You don't see a lot of that around. You go to different towns and you have art galleries, but it's like so, I don't want to say uppity, but it's like, don't touch the art, don't live, don't be yourself around all this stuff. Right. Whereas it feels like you can be yourself and just enjoy all the art and the company when you come in here. It's
absolutely really cool. I love people. I love journeys. I love journey stories. Yeah. I like to hug people and cry with people a lot. So I love that experience of learning somebody's soul through whatever it is that they are able to create in the world. I think that's our most precious gift, is to share with the world externally what we experience internally. And one of the best ways to do that is through artistic expression.
And it doesn't have to be just like brush and pen.
No.
Any way you think about is art. Like
absolutely,
somebody doing woodworking or metalworking is definitely their expression.
I have some sculptors that I'm talking to. I have some people who work with bones and make bone art.
I've seen that. It's really
cool. It's amazing, right? Bone jewelry. I have a gal working on some bone jewelry. And then I have some friends who are poets and authors and painters, and I just welcome everybody.
That's cool. Very cool. Well, I know you're really new, but you probably have been thinking about this and getting this going for a while. What have you learned in your process on starting this up and getting it going?
I have learned to trust and to release all my expectations.
That's a big one for a lot of people.
I think those are my two biggest lessons this time, because I came to realize the shop very quickly once I decided it was time. And I assumed, I think, that it was actually going to be a little bit harder than it was, to be honest with you. I was so motivated to get it done. Again, as a nurse, I think I'm very checklisty sometimes. Right. So I had all my ducks in a row very early on. And so it just unfolded really quickly. That's good. And but I wasn't expecting that. I think I was expecting more of a struggle. And then I also learned, I think that my community is amazing, because I am here right now due to a lot of kindnesses. I feel like I opened the shop on prayers and the love of others, so I just learned to be really, really grateful and appreciative, and take what comes and just roll with it,
Right. And you don't have to do it on your own. But I think a lot of people think that it's just them, but like you said, with our community here, there's a lot of people that want to help other people succeed.
Absolutely.
And I mean, we can do it.
Absolutely.
We all get together, we can do it. So what advice would you give if somebody were to start their own business or do what they love?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Right. Like the only thing preventing you from accomplishing all your dreams is the fear of what might be. And you have to just let that go. Just jump. Just go for it. And no matter what, it's going to be amazing.
I mean, even if something happens to where you can't do it, or something you stumble, it's not over.
No, not at all.
It's a learning lesson to continue on and be that much stronger, that much better.
Truly. I feel like I was just speaking with my husband. He's been the biggest support through all of this. we were talking about picking our struggles. You know, and I kind of grew up with the thought that when you pick your battles, it's, am I choosing to react one way or am I choosing to react another way? And that's my option of battles. That's not it. If you choose to find struggle in the world, so I chose to struggle as a single shop owner, as a mom, as a busy person. I chose my struggle to be, I'm gonna build a business from nothing, and it's gonna be amazing. And I overcame that struggle, and it's wonderful. So now the universe doesn't have to give me any additional struggles right at the moment, because I chose my own. You know, I feel like if you stay stagnant and you don't choose your struggles in the world, if you don't choose to find ways to grow, you know, our spirit, our soul, our psyche is just the same as all our muscles, and if we don't use it and grow with it, you know, we're gonna suffer from it. You know. If you don't use your muscles, your body atrophies. If you don't use your body and your bones, and if your body wants to grow, it wants the challenges. We love struggle as a being. So choose your struggles in a way that's going to launch you forward, and you won't suffer all the struggles that people feel weigh them down on a daily basis. You know? That's
what is that saying where you fail upwards?
Sure.
You know, so that's kind of like what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Every failure is a learning lesson, and you get better and better as you go.
Absolutely.
So, that's great. That's great. So, with meeting all the people, getting down here and opening your shop and meeting all the people in the community, what do you feel like you could do, or what are some ideas you think would help the community grow together or become a better place to live?
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of them. I know we talked about this before already.
Yeah. I think the one common thing that I see with a lot of people that walk through my door is, and it's getting better already. I say we're already in the upswing, is loving each other.
Yeah. You
know, so many people walk through here after struggling. You know, I think a lot of people seek ink therapy when they're stressed out, when they're having a hard time, when they're going right. And so I see people through moments of struggle, and I hope that they feel not as alone by the time they leave here. You know, they feel connected with other people, and so if I give the community any advice, it's, you know, love everybody you see every day. You know, we're such disconnected peoples these days that's where a lot of our problems come from. You know, it's just we feel separate from everyone else, and it's a made up feeling. Everybody is so similar in their paths and in their struggles and in their feelings and in their insecurities. And I think if we all open up to realize that we're all connected, even in those down parts of us, that we'd love each other more.
Well, like we were talking before, it's all about positivity and planting those seeds. I mean, even walking by somebody and just giving them a smile, that could make somebody's whole day. So I'm all for that too. I mean, and just being positive. Forget all the drama, all the nonsense, because it's always going to be there. Right. But just be positive and move forward in a positive way.
Yeah, I even feel that, I think a little bit personally, I'm kind of an odd duck. So when people see me out in the community, I think we're in the mindset of kind of judging people based off of outward experiences or outward expression. And no matter how much we say we don't do that, we do that constantly. And you know, I often wear a lot of dark clothing, and it's I just do. I don't know why. You know, it's just my habit, I guess. And I have tattoos. I have tattoos on my face and my neck and stuff. And you know, say I didn't realize how messy my hair was before walking into the store. You know, even here in our community, I've been watched. You know, in like not grocery store, but like department stores and stuff. And learn to love people regardless of like their outward expression. I'm telling you, it's one of my biggest fears of being a business owner was not being taken seriously due to my presentation of who I am as a person. And I understand I have control over that. I could change the way I looked if I wanted to.
But that wouldn't be you.
But that wouldn't be me. I would be doing a disservice to the weird, funky me, which is why I'm doing this in the first place.
Well, I believe there's a lot more of those people out there than we think there are.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that I was a comic book nerd until I got into the military, honestly. So, and then I really dove into it. And I accepted that, so I think a lot of people out there have their own little funky quirks and weird things. They don't want to show it.
Right.
And they should be able to.
Right. And being open to be a weirdo and still be a businesswoman, though, I think it can be really refreshing. And a lot of my insecurities were only my own. Because once I got out there and I was doing it, I've had people from all walks of life come up to me, and the biggest compliment I got this week was I think it was at the Chamber of Commerce meeting, and I just did my thing and out I went, because I get a little anxious around people. I'm new to the game, you know. When I arrived back here at the shop, I had a gal approach me. She said she saw me at the meeting and that I appeared to be a kindred spirit, and so she wandered down here and chatted, and
that's amazing.
That blessed my heart. It felt so great that I wouldn't have sought her out as like a person that I imagined wanted to connect with me just off of external presentation. Not that I dismiss anybody, because I don't, but it made me feel so loved.
That's good. That's awesome. That's amazing. And that's the thing, is you don't really know until you go do it, and then stuff like that happens, and it's like, well, I should be doing this all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Release your fear. Just go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And moving down here is kind of it's a good spot for that, because we have Halloween Town, which is kind of a weird thing, and it's a quirky little downtown St. Helens area. It's just really fun. So I think you fit in really well down here. It's awesome.
Right.
Where would people go to find you? Like Instagram, Facebook, all the social media places. Where would they go?
Hopefully Google will hurry up and get my listing published shortly. I have a Facebook, so if you go on Facebook, it's just Real Eye Zing Art on Facebook, and my Instagram is Starby5, so STARBY and the number 5.
Okay.
And I'll probably keep that forever. It's kind of a nickname I got when I was in high school, and I hate to give it up. It's part of me.
That's good. Yeah,
but both of those are really good places to look at my art, get a hold of me. My number's on the door, so anybody walking by can text me. Don't be offended if I don't answer your call. I don't answer pretty much anybody's call, but I will text you back. Okay.
And then, obviously, people can just come down here, come through the door, say hello, and kind of get to know you and what you do.
Yeah, the one thing I'd have to say to anybody watching is, since it is just me right now, sometimes I take a walk.
Okay.
And sometimes I will just go sit by the riverfront because I enjoy the view.
It's beautiful down there. It's amazing.
Right? And so I've had a couple of people mention that they stopped by, but I just wasn't here. Okay. I'm here all the time now. So if I'm not in shop and you come down, text me, because I might just be like a block away enjoying the view.
Okay. Yeah,
so
definitely. Just
because I'm not in that shop doesn't mean I can't be here to chat with you in a moment's notice.
Be there in a flash. Well, all right, Star, that was great. Thanks for joining me on the interview and everything, and I hope everything works out great, and we're gonna go do great things from here on out.
Yes, please come in and check out my art, check out other people's art. Right now I'm looking for other artists to host, so I'd like to fill my schedule for the year. So if you do weird stuff or create things, like, please get a hold of me. I'll host you.
You might get some crazy stuff in here, but that's okay. So, alrighty guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Keep grinding.